It's always been on my bucket list to go to McDonald's headquarters in Chicago, Illinois. Now you're probably wondering, DK, why would you randomly want to go to a McDonald's somewhere in Chicago? That's because at this specific McDonald's, you can actually order items from all across the world. So for example, I can get a drink from the UK, get a dessert item from Japan, and then let's say get a burger from France. And unfortunately, I just don't have the funds to randomly take a plane from Toronto all the way to Chicago just so I can have some McDonald's. But recently, at McDonald's here in Canada, they had launched the international menu, Heist, where there are select items from various countries across the world that I can eat. So now I can experience McDonald's headquarters in the comfort of my own home without taking so much of a dent out of my wallet. So I'm DK, and today I'm going to be trying out the entire international menu Heist from McDonald's Canada. After I try everything out, I'm going to be giving a rating of each one out of 10 and rank them from the worst to the best item I feel is on this international menu Heist. And if you end up enjoying this type of content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But nonetheless, let's kick off this international menu Heist. The first item I'm going to be trying out are the McPizza Bites from McDonald's, exclusive to Italy. So here is what one of the McPizza Bites look like. They're pretty much almost the size of a bagel bite or almost the size of a miniature pierogi. And not only am I going to try one of these by itself, but we do have two of the dipping sauces that we're going to be trying this with. So we're going to try this one out just by itself. You know what? This actually isn't too bad. I like the way the sauce is on this. Yeah, it gives me vibes of like literally pizza pops, but in a miniature form. The first dipping sauce we're going to be trying is the garlic mayo style dipping sauce from McDonald's in the United Kingdom. So here's the purple packaging with the garlic mayo style sauce. Take one of these and do a little badunkadunk with it and see how this sauce actually is. There we go. There's the sauce on there, and I can really smell the mayo on this at the moment. Interesting. Better than I thought it was actually going to be, but it does taste like if you guys remember like the retro throwback sauces of like the garlic parmesan that was the 1980 sauce from last year. This is kind of what it tastes like in a way. And I guess I should show you guys what the dipping sauce looks like inside of here for the garlic mayo style. The other dipping sauce we're trying is the sweet tangy chili dipping sauce from McDonald's in Australia. There's what the dipping sauce looks like with the packaging. And I hope you guys can see the color of that sauce. I can't really tip it anymore or else I'm gonna drip the sauce all over. Now that we've opened it up, let's actually try one of these McPizza Bites with the sweet tangy chili sauce. Do a little badunkadunk with it once again. There's what the sauce looks like on the McPizza Bite. Yeah, that's actually pretty good, not gonna lie. I really like how there's a little bit of sweetness, but also a little bit of spice in it at the same time, hence the name sweet tangy chili. So now we're going to be trying the different sandwiches. The teriyaki chicken sandwich from McDonald's in Japan. And I really like the packaging showing off that it is a part of the international menu Heist. But then if we opened it up, this is what it looks like inside. Once again, I can't really tip it that much or else I'm gonna drip the sauce all over. There is what the burger looks like, or the chicken sandwich looks like in the packaging right there. You can really see a lot of that sauce. Here's the burger, and there is stuff dripping out of this already. So let's try this. I'm sure there's sauce all over my face, as you guys probably can see. Honestly, it wasn't that bad, and I'll show you inside of it where there's a lot of that sauce, but it is basically a crispy chicken patty, and there's a lot of lettuce and of course mayo. So it's basically just like getting a regular McChicken, except you're adding that sauce to it. Now we're gonna be trying the Big Roasty Burger from McDonald's in Germany. Now I thought I would actually show you this before I eat it. I really love the bun on this and how it's very different. It's not your traditional like sesame seed bun that you normally get with like a Big Mac. It's got this like really puffy bun, and I wanna see what's actually inside of it. I noticed that it looks like it's a hash brown, and then there's some sort of like barbecue sauce along with it with some bacon strips. Yeah, there we go. So bacon strips, there's like a hash brown, cheese, the burger patty, and then maybe it's some sort of mayo or some sort of special style sauce, but let's actually try this Big Roasty. This is okay. Honestly, this seems like a miniature version of the Roadhouse burger from Burger King, if you guys have ever had that. Today I wanted to give a shout out to Sentinel 107. And the reason that they ended up getting a shout out is because they joined our YouTube channel membership, which only cost $1.99 a month. Not only do you get the shout out, but you do get lots of other perks, including early access to every single video and shorts that we produce on this channel. So definitely consider joining our YouTube channel membership. It will be greatly appreciated and will go a long way of helping out this channel a lot. So definitely consider it, but let's get right back to the video. So now we're going to be trying the different desserts, which there's going to be two of them that we're going to try out, which one of them technically is not on the international menu heist, which that item is the strawberry cheesecake McFlurry that you can only get at McDonald's here in Canada. And there are 3 other kinds you can get, which is the Oreo cheesecake, the chocolate cheesecake, and the caramel cheesecake, but I felt that I only needed to try one because McFlurries nowadays are very pricey. This item is technically an international item for you guys, since I know about 80% of my viewers are from the United States of America alone, so I thought I would add this as a bonus item. This thing is pretty much all melted because of how long it took for it to be delivered. Let's actually try out and see how this is. The cheesecake bits are okay. They're not exactly the greatest. They're definitely not on the level of the Dairy Queen cheesecake that you get in the Strawberry Cheesecake Blizzard, but it's okay. And then the dessert item we'll be trying from this menu is the Biscoff McFlurry from McDonald's in Belgium. Now, when I got all this food, I actually got it delivered with the McDelivery service. However, they actually didn't give me the Biscoff McFlurry, so I had to file a complaint. So now I'm waiting for a refund to be processed within 1 to 3 business days. And I ended up getting McDelivery because it was raining out and I couldn't ride my bike to my local McDonald's to actually do the video. But it so happened to actually have been nice out a few hours after I recorded those clips, so I ended up going to my local McDonald's so I can actually try out the Biscoff McFlurry in person and officially finish off this video for you guys so that I try out every single item. So here I am, I'm walking in the McDonald's, which I wish I would have done this in the first place instead of getting McDelivery, and I noticed that I have 6,000 points on the app, and let's see if we can actually redeem a snack size McFlurry, which it doesn't look like I can order that specific one through there. Go through the international menu, heist, and there it is, the Biscoff McFlurry for $5 Canadian when it comes to just the snack size. Adding it to cart, let's see how this is. So here is the Biscoff McFlurry. Officially, it definitely looks more like a McFlurry than the strawberry cheesecake McFlurry that was pretty much melted by the time it arrived from delivery. And it actually looks pretty decent. Let's get a nice zoom in on that. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Can't wait to actually try this. So there's the ice cream on the spoon, and let's actually try out this Biscoff McFlurry. You know what? This is actually really, really good. So now I am back from McDonald's, where I should have done the video to begin with instead of getting McDelivery, and I'm going to be ranking each item from the worst to the best with my ratings out of 10. So I'm going to start off with the worst item being the garlic mayo style dipping sauce. I wasn't really too fond of this. I like the garlic aspect, but the mayo part was really strong, and I didn't really like that in this dipping sauce. And my official rating for this would have to be a 5 out of 10. The Big Rosty burger, and I think this one I explained during the video, they kind of tasted like the Roadhouse burger from Burger King, which was an alright burger, but the garlic aspect of that white sauce that's in it was very overpowering. The only thing that was really appealing about it was the bun. So my official rating for this would be a 5.5, and especially with the price point of how this burger was literally $12 Canadian for just the burger itself. I didn't get a combo with it. The Strawberry Cheesecake McFlurry. And I think it's mainly because of the fact that it was 3/4 melted, so I didn't really get the full-on experience with this McFlurry that I hoped I was going to get. It's not as good as the cheesecake pieces in a Dairy Queen Blizzard like I mentioned, but technically this doesn't count for this list because it's not actually a part of the international menu heist. But what is a part of the international menu heist would be the McPizza Bites. Although these were really tasty and how they kind of tasted like Pizza Pops but miniature, I feel like they weren't really that good for the price point where you only get 4 of them for the price of, I believe, $5. So you're pretty much getting them for $1 a piece at least. If these were like maybe $3 or $2.50 and you get 4 of them, that would have been a better price. Up next in the ranking would have to be the teriyaki chicken sandwich. This was a really tasty chicken sandwich, not gonna lie. I think the one part I don't like is how messy it is because of the amount of sauce that they put onto it. Plus, for the most part, for the actual chicken patty itself, it just tasted like a normal McChicken, but you added that sauce onto it. So nothing entirely special, but the sauce does taste pretty good with it. And my rating for this would have to be a 6.5 out of 10. Up next would have to be the sweet tangy chili dipping sauce. This had a really nice kick, but at the same time a nice sweetness to where it's not so overpowering and your mouth is not going to burn off. Which then leaves the best menu heist item to be the Biscoff McFlurry from McDonald's in Belgium. There's just something with the Biscoff cookie and vanilla ice cream in general that just tastes really well when it's blended together. Awesome enough where I'm actually going to be giving this an 8.5. Let me know down below what you want to see next for food videos, but see you later, guys.